Hey, 121 people right now. That's freaking awesome. Well, I was feeling lonely again, so I came back with another idea, which is known as Telecast Thursdays, where I will give you the latest news of the WWE, like Triple H was heartbroken, but not over Stephanie, and Mick Foley getting into a horrific accident, and a massive twist on WrestleMania 41 Night 2. Well, let's begin, shall we? Our first news would be Roman Reigns to appear at WrestleMania with the biggest twist for Paul Heyman. Well, Roman Reigns is set to main event WrestleMania yet again, and who likes that fact? I don't know. This time it's a triple threat match against CM Punk and Seth Rollins. All three men have been doing a brilliant job building their feud, and this has involvement of Paul Heyman. Because Heyman has been looking to get connected very well with CM Punk, and there are chances that he may betray his one and only tribal chief. And there are rumors going along that after the betrayal, Roman Reigns may bring his new manager Rikishi, which could change the landscape of the bloodline. This could further lead to a potential storyline between the tribal chief and the best in the world, leading into a SummerSlam 2025 match. And our second story would be, is Rusev back in WWE? Former WWE superstar Rusev, aka Miro, who was a part of WWE for nearly a decade, might return to the promotion after a 5-year gap. Rusev was working in AEW under Tony Khan, but didn't really work out for him there either. Now, according to PWI Insider, Rusev has signed a new deal with a Stamford-based promotion. The website reported that Bulgarian Brute was at WWE headquarters the previous day, and he supposedly signed a new contract. However, the details of the new contract aren't public yet, and there's been no update on his potential on-screen return date. Rusev is a former 3-time United States champion and was a red-hot heel during his time, and everybody loved Lana with him. The fans criticized the storyline of Lana having an affair with everyone on the roster. Rusev was released from the WWE during 2020 COVID cuts. However, times have changed now, and Triple H is now the creative head. And Rusev reportedly signing a new deal means that he has put the past behind him, like everybody else should have to. It would be interesting to see how his return to the company now works out for the star. Our third story of the day would be Dominic Mysterio to leave Liv Morgan and kick her out of the Judgment Day. After the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, Dominic Mysterio is expected to get an Intercontinental title shot against Braun Breaker. For those unaware, Dominic and Balor defeated Penta and Breaker in a tag team match where the former Universal Champion pinned the Masked Man to emerge victorious. However, the current Women's Tag Team Champion decided that Dominic should get the Intercontinental title shot, just not Finn. This might lead to clashes within the Judgment Day, and that would be really fun to see. And I hope Finn Balor doesn't again become the Pin Balor. And our fourth story of today would be Gunther to pull a Brock Lesnar and bury Jey Uso under a minute match at WrestleMania. Because trust me, you can come back to my channel, you can watch my road to WrestleMania where I predicted that John Cena will challenge for the WWE Championship by winning the Elimination Chamber. Who would have thought? I predicted it, and I'm saying it again. You can take my property, you can take my money, you can take my everything if I'm wrong, but I'm 110% sure that Gunther is burying Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Fifth story of the day would be WWE legend to return after 3,141 days. As of now, the date is not official for the return of the one and only, the Great Khali, but it is announced that WWE would having a premium live event in India. Well, I would love to visit that. And it is 110% sure, you can bet on this, that the Great Khali would ultimately return for just an India appearance. Another story of today would be Xavier Woods reveals what he and Kofi Kingston will no longer be doing in WWE. Xavier Woods took to social media to address his critics in a recent post. He mentioned something that he and Kofi Kingston will no longer be doing. The New Day is regarded as one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Xavier Woods recently took to Instagram to share a shirtless photo of himself, and he fired back at his detractors. He spoke about how people try to tear down someone whenever they succeed and states that the New Day will no longer pretend to be satisfied. Well, I think you should just have Snickers, right? Alright? Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. The 38-year-old superstar has been a part of the wrestling juggernaut for over a decade now. He even achieved his childhood dream of winning the King of the Ring tournament in 2021. The New Day wants to win more tag team titles in the future, and a match between them and the War Raiders for the gold is a big possibility coming in WrestleMania. Now, one of the big stories of today is 4-time WWE champion confirms her career has ended. A 4-time WWE champion has now confirmed that her career has ended, she shared it on social media. Natalya and Beth Phoenix have taken to social media recently. Natalya posted a picture on Instagram of the moment she had inducted Beth Phoenix into the Hall of Fame and talked about how the star was a legend. Beth Phoenix responded to the message saying that her career had received the ending she always wanted and that it was over. Beth Phoenix decided to retire a long time ago, but she came back to wrestle with her husband Edge in 2022 at Extreme Rules. But it's safe to say that on this day, she sees clearly. Our 8th news of the today would be a massive twist on WrestleMania 41 Night 2 hinted. A clip featuring Paul Heyman and CM Punk from 2013 has resurfaced on social media, seemingly hinting that a big twist at the 41st edition of Show of the Shows might feature CM Punk twice in the main event. A clip of 2013 recently resurfaced online in which Paul Heyman told CM Punk he would challenge for the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania someday, and he would walk down the aisle with him that night. Is this a foreshadowing? Punk returned to WWE in late 2023 at the Survivor Series War Games PLE. Yeah, it's called PLE now, kids. Our penultimate story of today's would be Mick Foley's horrifying accident. Mick Foley has suffered a horrifying accident. He shared a health update recently. His daughter Noli Foley, Tori Wilson, the Boogeyman, among many others, reached out to send him wishes. The hardcore legend was in a car accident where their vehicle was absolutely trashed. In an update after the accident, Foley talked about how Triple H and The Undertaker reached out to him. He also thanked everyone for their wishes and for sending him their positive energy. The Hall of Famer said that it was his pleasure to see the love he was getting. He wanted to admit that he was banged up and propelled on pillows. Mick Foley's update that he only had suffered soft tissue damage and nothing worse was received well, especially given how bad the car looked. And our main story of today would be WWE Survivor Series took place in Vancouver, Canada last year, and an inaugural championship was supposed to be crowned during the event. Chelsea Green revealed that she was supposed to win the Women's US Championship in her home country, but the plans changed. The hot mess ended up not competing on the show at all. She made history by defeating Michin at WWE Saturday Night's main event in December, becoming the first ever Women's United States Champion. She has successfully defended her title multiple times since then. During a recent interview with Click and Tell, Chelsea Green revealed that she was heartbroken after learning she would no longer win the title at Survivor Series. Triple H, the head booker, seemingly changed the plans and the match took place the following month. The Hot Mess could have lost a Women's United States title to Michin on the Blue Brand, but Alba Faye made a surprise return and saved her. She joined forces with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven to form a new stable called Secret Herbis. On WWE SmackDown last week, Alba Faye and Piper Niven teamed up to take on Katana Chance and Kaden Carter in a tag team match, which they won. Zelina Vega made it clear to Green that she wants the United States title. It'll be interesting to see the Women's United States title being defended at WrestleMania 41. Well, that's all from me, guys. That was the first Telecast Thursday news, and I'm happy that you are still here till watching the last news. And if anybody's watching from the 121 subscribers, have a good day and peace.